Welcome to She's in the Weeds.
I'm Sam.
And I'm Hollis.
We're best friends exploring the intersection of pop culture and the female experience.
Be sure to follow us on socials and subscribe to the podcast so you never miss an episode.
And if you love us, give us that 5-star review.
Nailed it?
I think it's fine.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right. Hi.
Hi.
I feel like it's been a minute.
It has, for sure.
Yeah.
So
especially since we've been on the horn.
Yes, because we double batched.
Yeah.
So we haven't been on the mics. We've seen each other.
Yeah.
At 6 a.m.
Sorry,
Sorry.
my computer. Hush. Oh my gosh, that reminds me of the funniest meme I saw the other day. It wasn't even a meme, it was just a text meme. And it said, gone, like G-O-N, apostrophe, in parentheses, and I cannot stress this more, get. Gone, get. You know, like people say the South, you know what I'm talking about? Let me show it to you. Oh my gosh, it made me laugh so hard. Let me see if I can find it. This is not good podcast content. That doesn't make any sense to you?
No.
Oh. The phrase gone get. Gone get. Maybe it's like a Southern thing. I don't know.
Maybe. Oh, like
go
on, get out of here.
Like go on and get it. Yeah. But it's like, you know, pared down to gone get.
Yeah,
when you say
it's
with
like
a Southern accent.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
But I don't know. That just really tickled me this morning. Gone, and I cannot stress this enough. Get.
I mean,
anyways,
in the Midwest, we just say, well,
yeah.
and that means time to go.
And it's time. I typed out in a message at work the other day, "Ope."
Well, that's another classic. I mean, really,
Yeah.
you have the classics.
Right. Oh,
Yeah.
and you got to use them.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I do that my mom and I went, and don't come for me, PETA people. My mom and I swam with the dolphins in the Bahamas. And listen, I don't know if the dolphins
Did you do
had a
that
good
thing
life.
where they like push you out the water?
Yeah. And at the end, they just stop and you just like fall down into the water.
I've seen this.
Yeah, and I do. I go, oh. But yeah, that one's pretty funny. And there's this one where you think the kid's going to hit the dock. Like you think the dolphin's not going to stop and the kid's just going to crash right into the dock and it stops at like the split second.
Dang. I wonder how often the dolphins just go rogue and are like, you know what? I'm going to fuck this kid up just because you forced us to do this.
I know. Who knows? I have no
Not
idea.
that I'm judging you for doing the dolphin thing.
You know, we didn't
It was
know
a
any better in the
different time.
90s. It was a different
time.
Okay, so before we get into it, I do have a gift for you.
A gift? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I thought you were joking earlier.
No, I have 2 surprises for you.
Oh my god.
The other one's not a gift. This one's a gift.
The box, it's shaped like a nice gift.
I don't know how nice it is, but
Toaster tongs. Oh my god, I'm so excited.
They're bamboo.
You're the best friend ever. I love you. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to use them. Because I did it this morning. I was like, oh god.
Yes, if you're joining us for the first time,
Can you hear him?
go back and listen to last week's episode where Hollis shared her
My struggles with getting
yes,
toast out of the
struggles
toasters.
with burning her fingers getting the toast out of the toaster. So
And now I don't have to.
burn
Oh my
no
gosh,
more.
they're
Struggle
perfect.
no more.
Struggle over. Can mark that off the list of things I need to work on. I don't have to talk to my therapist about
My
getting
burnt
toast out of the
fingertip.
toaster anymore. Oh, thank you.
You're
so
welcome.
sweet and thoughtful. Nice.
It came in a pack of 2, so I have one as well.
Heck yeah.
You know?
Twins.
Yeah,
Twinsies.
why not? Apparently it's something that people really like to buy in bulk because a set of 2 was the least amount you could get.
Really?
I'm like, why do people need more than 1 toaster tong?
Yeah, how many toasters do people be having?
I don't know.
They feel very quality.
Yeah, I mean, bamboo. Can't beat it.
Excellent.
I guess.
Can't wait to try them out. I might have toast for dinner just to test them.
Why not?
Well, I already had dinner, but a late night snack.
Yes, we love a late night snack.
I had I had cinnamon sugar toast like at 11 this morning. And I was like, I used to eat this for breakfast. I was like, what a horrible breakfast.
Oh, just the blood
like-
sugar spiking.
Just like slathered in butter and just dumping sugar on bread and butter.
Yeah.
With just like a touch of cinnamon.
It's a dessert for sure.
Yeah, it's a treat.
Yeah. Good deal.
Nice.
Toaster tongs.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
What else is new with you?
Well, not much. I mean, I was laughing at your smoke alarm story.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So the other night it was like 2, 3 in the morning.
As it always is.
Yeah. And I awake out of a deep slumber to a beep. And I was like, fuck. Because you know immediately what it is.
Oh, absolutely.
There's no other sound. And I was like, maybe I just dreamt that.
Right. Maybe it won't do it again. Maybe if I just close my eyes, it won't happen again.
Maybe if I just go back to sleep really quick, I'll just sleep so hard I won't hear it. And of course my dog, Soki, was like, what the fuck was that? You know? And then of course it went off and I was like, no. And the ceilings in my apartment are high.
Yeah.
I mean, that smoke alarm's probably 10 feet.
Oh, way
12
more
feet.
than that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe 15. If the
Yeah.
door's 8, I don't know.
Yeah, like my
Maybe
apartment
15.
isn't huge, but the ceilings are high.
Yeah.
And so I don't have a ladder that can reach that high. I have a
Right.
step ladder. Like,
Right.
get out of here. So I was like, what do I do? So I was like, I can't put in an emergency call to the maintenance guy.
Right. I
So
mean,
I was
you could,
like,
I guess.
for a minute, I was like, maybe I can just ignore it.
No way.
Maybe I can just go back to sleep and just
It'll be
practice.
fine.
Just practice meditation. I could just ignore it. I was like, this is not happening.
Well, and I feel like it's one of those things too where there's just enough time between chirps that you're like, oh, it stopped.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not
I
going to do
know.
it again.
I know. Every single one, I'm like, oh, maybe it just really just ran out of battery, died. And my dog's
Has it
kinda
been
freaking
longer?
out.
It's been longer than the
Yeah.
last time between. It's done. It's
And then
not gonna
every
do it
time
again.
it chirps, you're like, no.
Oh, literally.
So I mean, I kind of was in a tizzy about it for a minute, and then because I was like, I can't get even close enough to it to see what that button is, because I was like,
Right.
do I press the button? I was like, but what if that is the test button and it sets it off,
Yeah.
and then I can't turn it off, and then my alarm's just going off, and you know, I'm like kind of delirious, half asleep,
Well, right.
so I'm not thinking straight. But finally,
And you're spiral. I mean, I spiral when things like that happen.
Yeah, my dog's
Oh, yeah.
barking. There's too many. I'm overstimulated.
Can't
in the middle of the
handle
night.
it.
So finally, I'm like, okay, I get on ChatGPT and I ask it.
Chatsy helped you?
Yeah, I asked it. I was like, I took a picture of it and then I uploaded the picture to chat and I was like, what kind of smoke alarm is this? And what can I press on it to turn it off? And it told me immediately. It was like, that's
You
the
know
blah,
what,
blah, blah, blah.
Chatsy?
I
Yeah.
know. And I was like, oh my God, lifesaver. So I got up on a stepladder with a broom and managed to turn it off. And then the maintenance guy came in the morning right away. Maintenance people are great, I will say.
They probably would have come, honestly.
He might have. John, my maintenance guy, might have come. But
Yeah.
he was nice. He was like, there's one on each side of the wall. He was like, I'll change them both because I bet this one will go off tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely
Please
will.
change them both.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing worse. We have 3 or 4 in our house, and one of them that's in my kids' room is like that. I mean, it's so
way up
the
there,
vaulted
yeah.
ceilings, it's way up there. And my husband was not home, and our oldest daughter was like 2 maybe at the time, a year and a half, and it started going off. Not chirping, but going off. And I was like, what is happening? I can't reach that. And then, because at first I'm just like, oh, how annoying. Like, what is happening? Then I started to panic and I'm like, oh my God, is it carbon monoxide?
Yeah, because mine's a dual.
So then I freak out and he's like, no, these aren't carbon monoxide. That's a different thing. Anyway, I don't remember how it was resolved. I don't remember if he came home or if it just, I feel like it just eventually stopped.
Yeah.
And then he just dealt with it the next day. But I still have no idea why it went off to begin with.
They're so loud too.
Oh my God.
Like,
yeah.
I mean, I know it's a good thing and like you want it to be loud to wake you up out of a sleep. But man, when they go off and you're awake, it's just like, Jesus Christ.
I
Is this
know.
necessary?
Like you can't even be in the house.
I know, it makes you go insane very quickly.
Yeah. It's very upsetting. It was very upsetting. Yeah. So
Very
anyway.
upset.
Oh gosh.
Oh man.
Oh my God. Okay. So I also am just like very glad to know that this is still like some things in childhood are sacred. So we had our fall break trip this past weekend and we go to this state park and we go to Holiday World. I think I talked about this on our very first episode ever. We had just gotten back because I talked about seeing the 1,000-Pound Sisters at Holiday World. But anyway, so they have trick-or-treating at the campground. And so we took our kids trick-or-treating, and we got home, and my 6-year-old was like, can I sort my candy? I was like, absolutely. And I was like, you want to watch Hocus Pocus? And she was like, yeah.
Oh my gosh, sorting of the candy.
So she sits down on the couch. She has all of her candy out on the coffee table. She's sorting all of her candy. We're watching Hocus Pocus. And we've talked about this before too, but I feel like I've just gotten to an age where I just watch everything with the subtitles. And I know this is polarizing. Some people do it, some people hate it. But I had the subtitles on, and I realized in all the times I've seen this movie, I never really understood what she was saying, and I died laughing. Okay.
When?
So when they, and I might have to get up and show you, but when they try to trick them and like trap them in the school, remember that part?
Oh, yeah.
When she's like, oh, I have an idea, and they take them to the high school and try to like trap them in that kiln room or something and burn them.
Right, yeah.
And the witches come into the school, and they're like, okay, we got to find the kids. And Bette Midler says something to the other two sisters, and then they start doing their walk thing where they're like,
yeah.
do you know what she says to them?
No.
She looks at them, and she goes, hag tracks?
Hag tracks?
It's called hag tracks when they're doing that.
That's awesome.
I
We're definitely stealing that.
died. I was like, I cannot believe. I just think it never even occurred to me to care what she says or that she even really says. It was just like no, she says
hag tracks.
She looks at him and goes, hag tracks.
That's amazing. That needs to be coined for sure.
Yes.
And spread like wildfire.
Yes.
It's like Rufus. It's totally Rufus.
It's totally Rufus.
Hag tracks is totally Rufus.
It's totally Rufus. Yeah.
Oh, that's
for
awesome.
sure.
I haven't watched it yet. I got to do that this week.
Yeah.
Time's a ticking.
Time is a ticking. The season's almost passed.
Yeah.
The window has almost
I know,
passed.
It's true. I just got my disco pumpkins out.
I mean, the disco pumpkins are going to be short-lived this year.
I know. Well, it's okay.
But yeah, so we did a little candy sorting, a little hocus pocusing, and a little hag tracking.
Yeah. Oh man, that is like some of my most just a little hag tracking all the way through Holiday World.
That's right. We hag tracked our way
Holiday
all the way through Holiday World.
That's one of my like best childhood memories. Sorting your Halloween candy.
Yes. And I feel like there are so many things that are just not the same. And I will say trick-or-treating is one of them.
Yeah.
It's not the same as it was when we were kids. It's still good, and they love it, and I don't want to say all the magic is gone, but it just isn't what it was when we were kids, and like everyone participated. And if their light was on, you went up to the door, you knocked. They'd open the door. They'd have the candy. They'd comment on your costumes, yada, yada. Sometimes people would have they'd be dressed up too or whatever. Yeah. They'd have something that tried to scare you, whatever. Now, so many places just set a bucket of candy out on the porch, and
it's just not as
it's
fun.
just not the same. And knocking on doors just isn't what it used to be.
No,
people are so hesitant to really go up and knock on a door now,
right?
You know?
And we used to do it at night. I mean, I feel like there was some daylight when you started, but like we would meet up, we would hang out, we would wait till it got dark, and then you went trick or treating.
Yeah,
so I feel like now it's like
it starts at like
the day practically.
Yeah, and I mean it does go into the night where like it does get dark by the end. It's dark, but I was glad to know that at least that part is sacred, and kids are still doing that, and they still like it.
Yeah.
And
do some kids still use pillowcases as?
Well, it's funny because I gave my child a pillowcase because she threw her bucket. Her and her sister were like throwing their buckets, and her bucket cracked.
Uh-oh.
I was like, all right, we got to find something. So I did. I gave her a pillowcase, and she goes, I don't want this. The kids are going to make fun of me. What if they laugh at me? That's what she said.
But you're like, in my day, that's what the teenage boys wanted.
Yeah.
You could hoard the most candy in
you
the
get
pillowcase.
the more because it's so big. So she ended up using like a shopping bag that I had in the, like a paper shopping bag that was at least had handles because, you know, the pillowcase doesn't have handles.
That's so funny. The kids are going to make fun of me.
They're going to laugh at me. No one else is going to have a pillowcase.
I want this dusty old pillowcase.
But I'm telling you what, they got a haul. Like that campground, It is nice. I mean, it's fun to go there because it is during the day. It starts at 4 and goes till 6, but they really do it up. Everybody decorates their RV.
That's
like
fun.
Yeah, and they're really into it, and they've got good stuff, and almost everyone is out with candy. So I mean,
That's cool.
Yeah, they got a lot.
RV people really know how to come together.
Yeah.
It's a real community.
It is. It is.
It is.
Yeah.
It
for
is.
Sure. It is. It is. So yeah. But we had a good fall break, and I will say, normally Holiday World is like unbearable, and I hate it.
What?
In past years, we've gone on Saturday, and even though it should be not hot, it just is what it is now, and it's still freaking hot in the middle of October, like in the middle of the day, and it's miserable. And so this year, they did some extended hours, and they have like a Friday night situation. It was totally tolerable, and I might even say it was a tad bit fun.
What?
It was not crowded. There were no lines, and they had live music, and they have beer and stuff. And
nice.
I mean, it was just a vibe. It was a vibe
Amusement
at night.
park at night sounds way more fun.
Yeah, it was definitely way better than just like sweating your ass off and waiting 30 minutes in line to ride the freaking carousel. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
that's not it. It's,
Yeah, just baking in the sun.
Yeah.
In the crowd.
Right. So, yeah.
Well, that's fun.
Highly recommend if you're planning a Holiday World trip, think about going at night.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. I have kind of exciting news.
You do?
Yeah.
What's your
So
news?
I've really been planning my next year.
Okay.
I'm trying to like really, do some planning, which is what I don't ever do. But I'm going to Europe for my birthday.
Ooh.
With the boyfriend.
That's exciting.
Yeah. And then we're going to Mexico.
We're going to Mexico for my 40th.
So I've got my trips planned.
Yes.
But yeah, we're going to Ireland. We're flying into Dublin.
Nice.
And we're there for 10 days, and we're going to take a little excursion somewhere else. We're still deciding.
That's so exciting.
I know. I'm so pumped.
Are you going places you didn't go before?
Yeah. So I've really only been to a couple places in Europe. England, London, like Canterbury and London, and then Rome. So I haven't been that many places in Europe.
Yeah.
So I'm really vying for Barcelona.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a farther plane ride there, but like Amsterdam's also on the list, Copenhagen, France. So because it's it's easy to travel
Once
around
you're over there, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm so excited.
Yes, that's awesome.
Yeah. So that's something to look forward to.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and I've just been like feeling really happy
Good.
lately, and just like I dare say it, grateful. Feeling really grateful.
A little gratitude.
Yeah.
Practicing a little gratitude here.
Yeah, I have great friends. We're celebrating your birthday this weekend, which I'm so excited about. Tomorrow.
No. Saturday.
Day
What's
after
today?
tomorrow.
After tomorrow. Tomorrow. We're going out.
Yeah, my parents are healthy. I got a good job. I'm just like feeling, maybe it's because I'm in love.
Maybe it's because I always knew a relationship would make me happy. No, I'm just kidding.
Maybe it's because the one thing I've been pining for the last 37 years. No, but I am. I'm feeling very settled and happy right now. So
well, good.
Yeah.
Yay. Who knows? Maybe
And
the psychic
we
was
got
right.
this great podcast.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for all of our 6 listeners.
Yes. They're wonderful. Santa Clara, we really need you to come back, though.
Yeah.
We're missing you.
Where you
What
at?
happened to Santa Clara, California, our number one
Santy.
fan?
Well, maybe they're on vacation.
Maybe.
But you only get a week, so
Yeah, you need to come
we're
back.
gonna need you to come back and get our listenership up again.
That's right.
Because we're really hitting the ground running next year.
That's right.
Look
2026. We're getting our cover art done finally.
Yep.
We dropped the ball a little bit on that, so
Yep.
it's not till January now. That's fine.
Yeah. Oh, also, you know why I've been so happy? Yesterday at work.
I've been really happy since yesterday.
Lately. As of yesterday. No, but this morning I was just like overcome with like happiness and gratitude. It's fall. It's like perfect outside.
It's finally
I was walking
sweater
my
weather.
dog and I was just like, life is good right now. But yesterday I got 2 compliments from 2 separate women in 2 separate Zoom calls. During the Zoom, they DM'd me on Slack and were like, your hair looks amazing. And I was like, oh my God. Happened the first time I was like, thanks, girl.
That's
One
all
of the
a girl needs
designers
to
who I
hear.
know. And I was like, oh my gosh, thank you. And then I had back-to-back Zoom calls. The next one was with a partner that I have worked with but don't know real well. And she was like, hey, not to be weird, but I just want to let you know your hair looks incredible. I was like, oh my God. And you know what it is? I found a magic room in my
your office
building.
to do your Zoom calls.
Yes, and I always try, if I can manage to, strictly Zoom out of this room.
Right.
Like the light is perfect at any point of the day.
Perfect room.
And then the wall behind me is like this plum color, which I feel like reflects the light perfectly. It's deceivingly, I look amazing. I've never looked better than when I'm on a Zoom video, which is unheard of.
Yeah.
And I feel like people see me in person that I've only met through Zoom, and they're like, hey, who are you? And I'm like, oh, I'm Hollis. And they're like, wow, it's like that Seinfeld episode, The Shifter. It's like, it's very deceiving because I look way better.
What's the deal with shifters?
But yeah, I found and hair, like, it looked better than normal, but also it's
Well,
just like that
and
magical
I told you,
room.
Yeah, I told you too. I like your hair like that too, when it's like a little bit blown out.
Yeah.
Your natural curl is beautiful, but when you do like the combination of the two,
Yeah.
like
No,
where
I
you don't
never-
straighten it, because you used to straighten it a lot. You haven't done that for a long time, but
Yeah, I don't even own a straightener anymore.
Yeah.
But I do have a curling iron, and I'll like,
Yeah.
sometimes they'll even blow out. I never blow out the whole thing,
But, like,
I'll blow out the bangs.
yeah,
then
like
I'll
the
kind
front
of like curl
pieces.
it a little bit. Yeah.
yes, I like it like that too.
Yeah, it does look good. I never get compliments on my hair when it's naturally curly. Never. Nobody's ever like, your natural curl is so beautiful.
No one's ever like, Hollis, French bangs.
I know. Not a single person was like, the bangs look so good.
Bangs are banging.
Nope, not at once.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Well,
Oh, man.
now you have heard about the Zoom filter.
Yes, which I can't remember, because there's like levels, so you could just do like a slight blur,
Right.
which like,
Or you can really kick it into high gear. Yeah.
which I can't remember if I have the slight blur on or not. I probably do, and that's why I'm like, damn, I look good.
Yeah, I was listening to something where one of the girls had it on and the other girl was like, I can't believe you never told me about this. And you've had it on the whole time. And I didn't know about it. She's like, I thought everyone knew.
You've had a second pair of gloves this whole time. Oh my god. Good shit.
Oh,
So
dear.
anyways, I'm really on a high from that. That's like almost as good as the time a teenage girl complimented me on driving by me on a moped.
Oh, and
me
told
I
you
was
were pretty.
and I was
Yeah, I
like,
remember that one. There's nothing better than a compliment from another woman.
oh, I know, because you know it's true.
Because you know it's true, and you also know that a woman is only going out of their way to compliment you if they really like it.
Yeah.
Like, because it's a little weird.
Yeah.
Sometimes, or it can be awkward, especially if it's a complete stranger. It's not as awkward when you have a little bit of a working relationship or whatever, but when it's a complete stranger, there can be an air of awkwardness if it's like not said right or the timing's not right.
Right.
So like if someone is going out of your way, a woman, to tell another woman, it's because they're like, damn, that's on point and I need to tell her.
Right.
Yeah.
And there is a point of them that's like a little envious. So I feel like when I give compliments, I'm like, damn, I wish my hair looked like
Yeah.
that. You know?
Yeah. Exactly.
Not
yeah.
jealous, but like,
Yeah.
not in like a negative
Just
way.
appreciative.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah. So, anyways, feeling good. I'll probably feel like shit tomorrow, and you know, the happiness will have just poof disappeared.
I won't be grateful for anything tomorrow, so
Yeah,
don't get
tomorrow
used
I'll
to
be
it.
very ungrateful. So appreciate it. Be grateful for my gratefulness.
That's
while it
right.
lasts.
That's right. Oh man.
Oh, Lord, that's funny.
Should we do our candies?
Yeah.
Okay, so in honor of trick-or-treating and Halloween being right around the corner, we thought it would be fun to bring you the top 5 candies we would be stealing out of our children's Halloween buckets.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
Are we starting from the bottom of the list?
Are we starting from the bottom? We can do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Work our way up.
Okay. Do you want to start your number 5?
Sure. Okay, I guess I kind of misunderstood the assignment, because number 5 was, this was one that I don't know if you get anymore, but I used to love what I got as a kid.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be like it would be in their buckets.
Okay.
It's just like if all of the candies that you chose are in the bucket, these are the ones
Gotcha.
you're taking.
Butterfinger BBs.
Oh, BBs.
Not necessarily the Butterfinger. There's something about the BBs
BBs.
that was really good.
You know, I have
And
not seen a BB
I don't
in
think they
quite
make them
some
anymore.
time.
And they used to have Bart Simpson on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, used to always be in the commercials.
Yeah.
They were the best. Yeah.
Yeah, you used to get those. Trick-or-treating specifically.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I feel like I always forget how good a Butterfinger is
know.
until I have one, and then I'm like, damn, that's a good candy bar.
Yeah. And it does get stuck in your teeth.
It does
but
not get the flowers it deserves.
No.
It really doesn't.
It gets lost in the mix.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. My number 5 is a Sour Patch Kid or sour gummy worm of some kind.
Mm-hmm.
I really like a sour gummy.
Oh, yeah.
So if those are in there, those are mine.
Yeah, you know, I love a Sour Patch Kid, but it didn't make my list because I
Didn't?
feel like I eat them all the time. So
Oh.
it's not like a...
Yeah.
But...
And
But I
I
agree.
feel like Sour Patch Kids were not something that were around when we were
No.
kids. We had sour gummy worms, but you didn't get those trick-or-treating, really.
No, because they didn't come in the little things.
Yeah.
till
Like,
recently,
what
I feel
gummies
like.
did we get?
I like the gummy worms. No.
No, I
I
we
feel
didn't
like
get 'em
they were
trick-or-treating.
just like generic gummies. Sometimes.
Yeah, we got I feel like those chews, the flavored chews, like the Tootsie Roll chews.
Oh yeah,
We would get
yeah.
those.
Those were like you would get a ton of those.
Yeah,
and you were
and
just
they
like
suck.
whatever. Yeah,
they're the worst.
Yeah, you're like I'll eat those last.
Yeah, or they'll just like sit in here and get rock hard,
Yeah.
and then in
Yeah.
7 months we'll throw them away. Yeah.
Okay. Number 4 will be a Fun Dip, I guess.
Oh, a Fun Dip.
Yeah. Fun Dip was like
so nostalgic.
yeah, because it may have been. I may have to bring that up the line, but yes, the Fun Dip.
Yeah.
Good.
Or a pixie stick.
Yeah, ooh, a pixie stick.
Yeah. Those
I really
were
love
good.
the Fun Dip stick.
Oh, that was
That
the
was
best
the
part.
I know.
Yeah, it was
Sometimes
so-
I would just like I would eat the pixie a little bit, and then I'm just like I'm just gnawing on this stick.
Hell yeah. And there was something about it. It was like a very specific flavor.
Yeah.
It was almost like chalky, but in a good way.
So sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
really good.
delish.
I know.
Yeah. Okay, my number 4 is Milky Way. I really like a Milky Way over a Snickers. And I like nuts, but there's something about the Milky Way that,
Yeah.
very good.
Agreed. My number 3 is kind of like a combo because I feel like, you know, Halloween candy, there's like just that like regular candies that always get in there. They're
Yeah.
like just candy bar candies.
Yeah.
So I kind of lump like Snickers and Kit Kat and Reese's all in one.
You did?
Because they're like, oh, they're really good, standard. But, you know, they're on the same level for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. My number 3 is a Rolo.
Oh, Rolos hit so hard.
So hard. And I feel like they're forgotten about until Halloween.
Yeah.
And you get the individually wrapped Rolos.
Yeah, which that's what's rare.
Yes.
Is the individually wrapped
yes.
ones.
And it's crucial for Halloween.
Yeah.
'Cause people
Those
just throw
are
one
so
in your
good.
bucket.
All right, my number 2 is a caramel apple pop.
Ooh. Yeah, those are vintage.
Yeah.
They're still
So
around.
good.
for
I know
sure.
they have a like. I stare at them every time they're at the end of the aisle on Kroger. The whole stack.
And
I'm
that's
like, do I
like-
get some? But I'm like, I'll eat one and then,
yeah.
I'm over it.
And they get stuck in your teeth and it's almost not worth it.
Yeah.
But that is definitely a seasonal item that only comes out this time of year.
Yeah.
And whoever came up with that, genius.
Yeah, I mean, we used to go. I remember particularly 4th grade. I don't know why. I have memories of eating a lot of those and just kids going absolutely apeshit over them.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. My number 2, peanut M&Ms.
Classic.
Yeah. Classic, but if they're in there,
Sophisticated.
I'm eating them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you like them as a kid?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really? Wow. Very fine palate.
I've never been a plain M&M girl.
No.
I always liked peanut M&Ms over. I never ate regular M&Ms.
Yeah, you know, like M&M's is never anything I like buy or get excited about or go after. But when I have them, I'm always like, damn, those are actually pretty good, you know? But I'm never going to be like, I need a treat.
Let me
Maybe
buy
it's
some
an
M&Ms.
M&Ms.
Yeah, no.
And also, you know what I think is so whack is M&M's and ice cream.
No, it's too. They
It's like
freeze.
gravel.
It's too hard.
It's
I
like
agree.
rocks, like
now
flavorless
M&Ms in a
rocks.
cookie, bomb.
Yeah.
I like to do half chocolate chips, half M&Ms. I love M&M in a cookie. But same. Ice cream, absolutely not. They get too hard. Just cracking your teeth on frozen M&Ms.
It's like a gravel cyclone.
Yeah.
Like what? Or blizzard.
It's not it.
It's not it. I'll tell you what it's not. It. Okay, my number one. Drum roll, please. Horrible drum roll.
Well, it's hard to do when you're holding the mic with the other hand.
One-handed drum roll. Is Milky Way Midnight.
Yeah.
That is my number one candy bar.
That's a
even
good
to
one.
this day. And the little ones are so perfect. It's like just the right amount.
Yeah. Now, the tiny square or the ones that are like about like this?
I don't think they make them in that size.
In
the
the tiny
midnights,
square?
and then no, in the midnights they only make them in the square. I don't
tiny
think
square?
they
Oh,
make
don't
them in the like the fun size.
Yeah.
Or the
The
Or do they have the same name? Is fun size square or is party size?
Yeah.
Party size is the little half bar.
Yeah.
Fun size
Is the tiny ones.
I think they only come in fun size.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, my number one, which really should be anyone and everyone's number one.
I know it. Can I guess?
Yeah.
Reese's Pumpkin.
Duh. Yeah. The best. And we all know that the holiday specialty Reese's far surpass a regular Reese's.
Yeah.
They're the best.
Is one better? Don't you like the egg the best?
The egg's the best,
Yeah.
in my opinion. I think it goes egg, tree, pumpkin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know. How about the dreidel?
The old dreidel. Is there
Oh,
another one?
Reese's dreidel.
Am I
You know,
missing
Reese's
one?
should come out with a dreidel and support
Absolutely.
the cause.
Why not?
Yeah. Just
They
a
don't
little
all have
marketing
to be
tip.
Christian.
No, just a little marketing tip for you.
Yeah. How about
Reese's?
a shamrock? Can we get a shamrock?
Can we please? Oh, the bunny. Is there a bunny?
No, it's an egg for Easter.
Oh, duh. Yeah,
Yeah.
you just said that.
But we could get it. We could get a shamrock. We could get
A flag?
an American flag. We could get a cornucopia.
Ooh, cornucopia.
Why not?
Why not? I mean,
Could
the
somebody at
list goes
Reese's write some code
on. Yeah,
and get us
seriously.
a cornucopia?
God, get us on the team.
Seriously. All right. Well, speaking of ice cream, we got to talk about Tyra. What's going on?
Oh
here?
my God, the hot ice cream. If y'all have not seen the videos, they're unhinged.
They're unhinged. They make absolutely no sense.
I mean, it's on brand for her 'cause she's always been unhinged and just
Yeah.
like wackadoodle. Like, what are you talking about, lady?
Yeah.
And she has not lost it.
No.
These commercials are hilarious.
And it's one of those things where I'm like, is this rage bait? Like, I don't.
Yeah, it feels very unreal. They all are very low res too. Like,
Yeah. Like,
she's
not
definitely
good
just like
quality.
a friend shooting it on their iPhone type situation. Like, there's not a lot of marketing budget on this.
Right.
You know, it's not like somebody's invested in this. And are they in Europe?
I don't know. I honestly, none of it made any sense. I couldn't tell what was going on. I couldn't even tell if it was actually real or if the ice cream is actually hot.
I know, and she's just like, you could tell she's just like off the cuff rambling. Like, there's no script. She was just like, hot. That's right. Hot ice cream. Your cream, but hot. Make it hot. Just like.
I don't understand. Like, I just,
Oh, man.
I know. Like, is it AI?
I mean, I think it's real. Hot Mama, that's what it's called. Hot Mama, hot ice cream. And then, so like, she made this one video, and then everybody on the internet was like, what is this? What does this mean? This makes no sense. So I feel like she made another video,
To, like, respond
like,
to that?
like, explaining it, which still didn't make any sense.
Right.
All I do know is I really love watching Tyra Banks be insane on the internet.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Not much has
entertaining.
changed. We should do an episode on her.
Oh my gosh, there is so much.
There's
So much
lore.
there.
So much lore.
Well, I
We
mean,
could-
there's so many episodes of the Tyra Banks show and
America's
Top
Next-
Model that
yeah.
are just like insane.
insane, and some of them
Did not
have
age
not
well.
aged well.
No.
No. Okay. So speaking of aging well, we need to talk about, and you know, we definitely always support anybody doing whatever they want. You know, we're not hating on people getting plastic surgery. But we have to talk about Bradley Cooper.
Something's happening.
Something's happening with the men in Hollywood, and I just think it's interesting. It's interesting, because we talk about this so much from the female perspective, and like the pressure that society puts on us to stay young, to stay beautiful, so that we can be valuable, because that's where all our value comes from. And we definitely see that in Hollywood. I mean,
Yeah.
and now it seems to be infiltrating the men.
Yeah.
And it's like, clearly they're feeling some of the same pressures,
Yeah.
or they wouldn't be doing this. But one of the big glaring differences to me is that I feel as though society allows men to age gracefully and celebrates that.
Right.
So I'm wondering where this is coming from, and like why they're feeling that pressure. And I'm also wondering if, and this is just information that's coming from the internet. I've seen people, you know, all the sleuths out there saying like, oh, Bradley Cooper's had like an upper bleph and possibly a facelift and this and this.
It's the cheeks.
Yeah. And
It's the cheeks.
yeah. And it was also like Ryan Gosling and David Beckham.
Ryan Gosling was the first one that was super noticeable, where it was like, you look like a totally different person.
Yeah. And I'm also wondering, like, is this just aging? And we are just like so obsessed and so focused that we're projecting all of this on these guys. And maybe they are just aging. People's faces change.
That's true.
Like, you lose weight, your face changes. You age, your face changes. You gain weight, your face changes. You start taking a medication, your face changes. Like, are these things even true, or are we just so obsessed?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think there is something to be said for that like people's faces do change over time.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what this is.
Yeah. I don't either.
Yeah. And I do think it is gross that like we are so obsessed, and that like it must be so weird to like have people making videos about you just
Right.
like ripping your face apart and
Right.
dissecting like every part of you. But it is alarming a little bit.
A little bit.
And it does make me wonder, like, who in their lives are encouraging them to get this? Like, is it the women in their lives?
Is it their managers?
Is it their managers? Is it like,
is it all just them?
Right. Are they seeing it and seeing like, oh man, maybe I could
Are they
could
seeing
use a
other
little
men do
something.
it? Are they seeing
I'd
the
be
women do it?
I'd be very curious to know,
Yeah.
where that's coming from. It is curious though.
It is.
That nobody is immune to the pressures.
No.
Of
And it's
anti-aging.
also a situation where, and this is true of women and now of men too, where, and I know we don't like this term, but it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. Because you just age and people judge you for that, or you have work done and people immediately rush to the internet and the comment sections to judge you on that.
Yeah.
So it's like, you can't win. And yeah, I don't know. I do wonder where the pressure's coming from, because, you know, as I said previously, I do feel like society allows men to age and we celebrate it. And I do feel like in Hollywood, men still are booking jobs into their 70s and 80s.
Yeah, there's not the cutoff like
No.
there is for women.
No.
And it's like, you know, obviously this is my own personal opinion, but like men look better as they age.
They do.
And it's just like, take advantage of the fact that no one gives a shit that you have, that you age.
It is absolutely fact that men age better than women. Period. They just do. Physically,
Yeah.
yes. It's just a fact. Aging just is not as hard on their bodies physically. And I'm sure that has to do with, you know, the fact that we have babies and all of the hormonal changes. Yeah. Not that men don't go through hormonal changes, but
a lot of that also has to do with what we have decided is beauty.
Yeah.
The beauty standards we have decided for women.
Sure.
You know? But it is. I feel like, you know, do they age better, or are we just not as critical about it in men?
I mean, I think
don't care as much.
I think it's both, but I do think that objectively, men do age slower or more gracefully than women. And I've actually heard certain things that like can attribute to that.
Yeah.
There are biological things at play that affect women's physical appearance more than men's. And I also heard once that daily shaving like exfoliates your face. And so their facial skin doesn't
naturally.
Yeah, like their cell turnover is naturally higher if they're shaving.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
Now,
Wow.
I don't know if that's true, but
I know there's a part of me that just wants to be like, what are you doing? You don't have to do this.
No.
You don't have the same. I mean, and again, obviously, like
no one
we're
has
all susceptible to the
Yeah.
pressure. No, and we're all susceptible to pressures of societal pressures. No one has to. But you know what I'm saying? And it's like the beauty standards aren't the same for you. Like, just take advantage of the fact that you don't have to.
Right.
But hey, again, live, do what you want. But
Live, laugh, love, whatever you got to do.
But, Bradley Cooper's dating, like, the hottest woman on the planet, Gigi Hadid. So,
Yeah.
like, maybe he feels a little bit like, oh, shit.
Exactly.
I gotta, like,
that
keep
could
it
be
up.
it, too. Absolutely. I mean, we talk about pressures of looking good to attract a man, and I'm sure, men sometimes feel the same way about keeping their women.
Yeah.
And who knows? I mean,
and, if you're of a certain age too, and like no one's void of being insecure about getting older. I just feel like it's rare for anyone to have. I hope that I can have this outlook, mature to this outlook of like aging is a gift and I embrace it and fully.
I know.
Of course I do in certain aspects, but
I'm happy to not be dead.
Right.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. I'm happy to wake up every day and be another day older.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But it is like a
it
constant
is hard
practice to be like, okay, my body looks different.
Right.
It's not as supple. It doesn't work like it used to.
Right.
And I just have to like accept and be grateful that for the things it does do.
Right.
That's hard. That takes
It is
work,
hard.
It
does.
It's not our natural thing. How much of that is societal pressure?
It is our natural state because that's how children are.
Yeah.
Children are not ashamed of their bodies. They don't think about their bodies that way. They use their bodies to climb and run and play. Children are born that way.
Yeah.
It's society, and it's sad. Because I watch my children and I'm like, absolutely, this is the way we were meant to be. Like, you're born loving your body.
Right.
You are. And that's what's sad about all of this. But
and I wish we didn't hate getting older. I wish it was.
I know.
And I don't think that is
it's a double-edged sword.
It's also an American thing too. I don't think every culture is obsessed with staying young as we are.
Well, and I feel like a lot of other cultures really celebrate the elders and the oldest people of the family, whereas in America, we kind of
don't be a burden.
Yeah, it's more of like, oh,
so
the old people don't matter.
Yeah, right,
exactly, nobody
100%.
talks to them. Nobody pays attention to them. I agree. It's definitely a cultural thing. I don't know what our problem is. Yeah. But, yeah, I know.
We're egomaniacs. That's what our problem is. We're greed.
It's capitalism.
Capitalistic. It really is, though.
It always comes back to capitalism.
It fucking is.
I know.
It's like old people can't produce or make money anymore, so it's like...
So they don't count.
They don't have any worth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
God.
I know. It is hard because...
And the gratitude is just slipping away.
See, I told you I was going to be ungrateful. By the end of this podcast, if I did anything on this podcast, I made sure I was ungrateful by the time it ended. I know. And it is one of those things where there are so many things that I look forward to in terms of the future and like getting older. But it is hard. Every day I look in the mirror and I think, okay, I'm never going to look younger than I do today. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like
every day?
Almost.
Yeah. See, I don't really notice my age until I see a video. Like when I watch these clips and I'm like, oh man, yeah, my face looks different. But when I look in the mirror, I don't see it.
See, that's funny because I'm like, I'm not the opposite, but I think it's more, I shouldn't say it's every day. It's more when I'm like doing something, which I usually am, always doing something where I'm like trying to glow up. I'm like working out, or I'm using this new product, or I'm getting my hair done, or I'm watching a makeup tutorial, or I'm like, oh, that would be cute. It's when I'm doing things like that I always have the thought of like, bitch, what glow up? Like, you're never going to look younger than you do today.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you're never, like, this is the day. It only gets worse from here on out. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, what's a more positive way we can think about? Like, this is the hottest day of your life, so you should just live it up. Like, this is the hottest.
We should enjoy
You'll ever
it so
be,
that
yeah.
in 10 years we don't look back on it and go, like we do our 20s, where we
know?
look back and go, why didn't we just enjoy being skinny and hot? Why did we waste so much time thinking we were fat?
You know what I was thinking about doing the other day, which I was like, this has never even crossed my mind. And I didn't make fun of people who did this, but I don't think I ever really fully understood the value of it. I was like, I should take naked pictures of myself.
I know. I've thought about that
looking
too.
hot. Because, like, not that I think I have a real super hot bod or anything.
But just to look back and appreciate it.
Yeah, and like if I make it to 70, I think it'd be awesome to be like, damn, look at me when I was
40.
37.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
I've thought about it too.
I should have done it when I was 20, but
yeah.
yeah. Also, I wasn't looking my best in those days. I feel like.
See,
either.
that's the other thing too. That's like, I didn't take care of myself in my 20s. I really didn't start. I mean, I did a little bit, but like, I don't know. We were drinking and like going to bed with makeup on and like just all the eating garbage. Yeah. I feel like I've been taking so much better care of myself over the last decade, like from my late 20s to my late 30s, that in some ways I feel like I look the best that I ever have. You know what I mean?
I definitely feel that way.
Yeah.
And honestly, like, taking care of yourself, there's nothing that boosts your
confidence
more than like, because now I'm like, if this is what my body, I've finally come to a space where I'm like, this is what I look like when I'm taking care of myself.
Right.
Then this is what my
body looks like. This is its natural resting state. No,
yeah,
I know.
And I was insecure when I knew I could be doing something better. I could be taking care of myself, and not even like eating less or dieting. I mean, just like not abusing my body.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And now I take care of it. I'm good to it. And like, this is what it, and obviously I don't feel that way every day.
Yeah.
You know, but I have a lot more appreciation for
yeah.
And I'm like, it's not perfect, but damn, it looks better than it ever has.
Yeah.
So like,
no, I'm the same way. And then, yeah, I have these like conflicting thoughts where like, yeah, I feel like I look and I feel better than I really ever have. But then, yeah, I'll have that thought of like, but what are you working towards? You're only getting older. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I know. But
yeah, I don't know. It's a daily struggle.
But I also do like, man, getting older does rule in so many ways, because I don't even know if I worked out and took care of myself. Not even worked out. I don't even know if I took care of myself when I was 25, if I would feel that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's because perspective.
Yeah.
It's like the life experience and the perspective and the confidence that comes with just knowing who you are and in feeling good in your own skin. Like, that's something that just comes naturally with age and life experience. So I do think the combination of that, plus the fact that like both of us did kind of start taking better care of ourselves like later in life.
Yeah.
Attributes to that. But yeah, it's not perfect. I'm still vainer than I would like to be, but yeah, it is what it is.
I was thinking about going makeup free for one of our podcast episodes.
Oh.
Because I've been inspired by Pam Anderson. Mm-hmm. And like, there's been a couple, she's like, doesn't wear makeup anymore. And I was like, ooh, I wonder if I want to do it and see what my reaction is to the video clips. If I'm just like
you don't wear that much
horrified.
makeup anyway, though.
No, I don't. But I definitely put on more for these videos.
See, I can't do that because I have acne.
Well, yeah, which is I am grateful. I'm not acne prone, so it does make a big difference.
Because I'm maybe gonna have to go on Accutane at almost 40,
really?
Which is like kind of insane, but also just like, well, it's the last frontier.
Yeah,
it's the only thing.
Have you ever done it before?
No, it's the only thing I've never done, and it's weird because in some ways my skin looks better than it ever has because I've been using tretinoin, and so the skin that's not broken out looks better than it really ever has. But my neck has just broken out.
Yeah, I feel like that's not. Has your neck done that before?
No. And it's one of those things where like I've had acne off and on since I was 14, 15. It's been 25 years of like off and on. Certain things would work for a while. And then I started having kids, and that helps. A lot of times that helps with hormone shifts and stuff. And then when I stopped breastfeeding, my youngest kid, it just went bananas.
Damn.
So I have an appointment in a month, and we talked about it at my last appointment, and I think I've just decided I'm going to do it.
Or the reasons you hadn't in the past, just because it's so intense.
Yeah. And like the side effects kind of suck.
You're not supposed to do it if you have while you're having babies, right?
Yeah. And it's just, they prescribe it a little differently now. That I think, it's one of the most studied treatments for acne. It's been around forever, and you keep learning more and more. They prescribe it a little differently. I think they sort of tailor the prescriptions now, like the dosage more to like your particular needs, whereas before they just kind of like rammed people up with like a super high dose. And so
good luck.
Yeah. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna do it because I've been following a lot of people on TikTok who are going through their Accutane journeys, and just so many of the comments are like, I should have done it sooner. Like, it completely changed my skin. People like, it completely changed my life. Like, oh, wow. I mean, there's a lot, you have a few comments of people being like, it didn't work for me. It came back. But the overwhelming majority of people are like, do it. Yeah. Like, it's worth it. Because it's also possibly a permanent solution.
Yeah. I feel like the people I know who've done it, they're like, I did it for a while, then I stopped, and that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
well, I hope it works.
I hope it does too. We'll see.
I know how long you've struggled with that.
Yeah, it sucks.
Fucking suck. Yeah.
Yeah. It just bums me out too much. It takes up too much of my brain space. I think about it too much.
Yeah.
And I've gotten to a place with it in my 30s where I will just go to the grocery store without makeup on. For a long time, if I had breakouts, I mean, I wouldn't go anywhere without wearing makeup. And I've gotten to a point in my life where I'm like, what difference does it make?
Right.
But I'm definitely like, I'm not doing this without it. I'm not going out for like putting an outfit on. You know what I mean? Yeah. Absolutely not. So yeah, we'll see. It's a bummer. And it's one of those things too, where you feel like it's kind of one of those, like, it could be worse situations where it's like,
yeah, but
you feel sometimes like you can't feel bad about it or complain about it because people are like, it's just acne, it's not cancer, and it's like, okay.
Fuck those people.
I know.
It could always be worse, sure.
We
all know that.
And it's like, yeah, okay, sure. It's not like a disease. It's not an affliction, but it is painful. They're cysts, for fuck's sake. Like, it's painful, and it can be really damaging to people's mental health. Like,
yeah,
I mean,
it prevents you from being your fullest, happiest self.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It's a bummer. And I've had stints, of good years where, decent amounts of time where it's not really been an issue. And yeah, it's like every time it comes back or something happens, it's just like, how am I back here?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
This isn't over yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I will say that's one thing where the internet can be a good thing and like unite people, because it's one of those things where you really do feel alone in it, because before we had the internet and social media like we have now, it really only is about I think 5 to 7% of the adult population. And it does disproportionately affect women. You don't see a lot of men, adult acne. But because it is a relatively small percentage, it's not something that you see a lot with the people around you.
Right.
Like, I would be like, I am literally the only one in my friend group. And it wasn't until we started working at Yogi's, there was another girl that worked at Yogi's that kind of struggled. And I was like, this is the first time I've ever, I see you, girl. I see you. And then it's like, you start connecting with the world parasocially, and it's like, oh wow, so many people. I'm not the only one, but it really felt like that for a long time.
Well, and in high school, I can't imagine how hard it is when you're, not to undermine it as an adult too, but dealing with that
those formative years. Yeah, absolutely.
It's really fucking hard.
It's a bummer.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
I support your decision fully.
Thank you. So hopefully, fingers crossed.
Here's hoping.
Yes.
Yay. I mean, that's how I felt about doing Invisalign. I was just like, I'm not trying to compare it to your years of struggle. But I was like, this is holding me back from being really happy and confident. And, so I get it when people do plastic surgery. And we all have our things.
We all have our things.
Insecure about that we're like, man, I feel like this would make me feel better. And yeah.
It probably will.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Will it solve all your problems?
No,
but,
but it'll solve one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I don't regret. I mean, I feel great about doing Invisalign.
Yeah.
But, and again, as much as has it made me a lot happier, am I more confident about that thing? Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, right.
So
Got
do
me a
the
little
things.
closer.
That's the thing. Is life is short.
Do the things.
Do the thing.
Life is short. Do the things.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm
Put
here
that
for
on
that.
my fucking tombstone.
Yeah, life is short. Do the things.
Yeah.
Okay. We have been talking a long time. We've got to get into PCQ.
Oh my God, I completely forgot. We still have to talk about her. Yes. All right.
Okay, so longtime listeners of the pod, you may remember a segment that we did. Bose was actually our first one, where we said we were going to do Pop Culture Queens of the Month. So we're reviving that.
Yes.
We're going to do it, and we're going to dedicate an episode, the last episode of every month. The Weeds topic will be our PCQ of the month.
Yes.
So this month, it is none other than the iconic, fabulous Queen Diane Keaton.
Yes.
And
R.I.P. in memoriam.
yes. And to kick it off, I found this.
Oh my gosh.
Keep the date.
Tuesday, June 28th, 1977. Oh, nice. Annie Hall. Why did you have this?
So I think my husband kept it because of that.
Oh, nice. Star Wars.
Star Wars. So this is a newspaper for listeners. This is the Herald Times, Bloomington, Indiana, from Tuesday, June 28th, 1977. And yes, the original Freaky Friday. And the movies that are playing in the theater that are being advertised in the newspaper, one of them is Annie Hall at 7:20 and 9:20. And then, of course, Star Wars and Freaky Friday.
The other one is The French Classmates and Spirit of 70 Sex in the Adult X Theater.
The West Cinema, the Adult X Theater.
That's where all the bad shit goes down. The West Theater.
That's right.
That's hilarious. There used to be a adult movie. I mean, I guess those were things in the 70s.
Yeah,
And even
uncensored.
in Bloomington, that's hilarious. That's awesome.
But anyway.
Nice. Yeah, she won an Oscar for it.
That's right.
Yeah, she was the best.
She was the best. And, we were going to do like a little background on her. But honestly, I don't want to say it's not that interesting, but we're running a little short on time. Yeah. She's not a Nepo baby. So her parents were just regulars for the most part. Her mom was a homemaker. And actually, what got her interested in acting is that her mom won an award for being a homemaker, like being a great homemaker.
Oh, wow. And
I think they presented her with like this award, and there was, I don't know, some little production of some kind. And that's what got Diane interested in acting. She loved, she had a good time at the presentation of the Homemakers Award. So, and then I think it said her dad was like an engineer or something. So yeah, I mean, she's not a Nepo baby. She just got interested in it, started acting. She did some Broadway plays. She met Woody Allen through that. And yeah, she just came up basically, I think her first big role was The Godfather.
Yeah.
And then,
And then Woody Allen's movies.
So I thought, since we're running short on time, let's just go through our favorite Diane Keaton movies.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, First Wives Club.
Yeah, is actually, I love it, but it's not one of my go-tos.
No? Mm-mm. I mean, I don't know if it's like my go-to Diane Keaton, but it is.
It is wonderful, yes.
Yeah. I also really love Something's Gotta Give.
Yeah.
That was a great one.
Yes.
I mean, I loved Annie Hall. It's hard for me to watch.
Yeah, I know. That we can talk about that maybe on another episode, the whole Woody Allen controversy, but
Father of the Bride, of course.
Father of the Bride is great.
I mean, not like one of her greatest roles, but
yeah, but it's so iconic for like that time period. Both of them, love them. One of my favorites is Marvin's Room.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I love Marvin's Room.
Such a great one.
That was a really great role for her too.
Yeah, and it kind of got her out of that comedic, like she came up in the Woody Allen movies and like has always been praised for sort of her like comedic roles and things, but she has so much depth and just like so much range. And Marvin's Room is great. I also really enjoy Hanging Up is one that I really like.
Yeah, you know, when I was looking at the list, I was like, oh man, I forgot about Hanging Up. That was a good one.
That's a good one. And then I also really love The Good Mother.
I never saw that.
So it's her and Liam Neeson, and it's like she has a young daughter, and her husband are divorced, and she meets Liam Neeson, and she's kind of like, it's sort of that age-old tale of like a woman like wanting to find her like sexuality and like feeling that urge to like explore it and things, but he ends up doing something inappropriate with her daughter, and it's like the whole movie is kind of like her processing that and dealing with that. And also there's sort of this like line of like, was he really a bad guy, or was this something he just didn't really understand? And like but anyway, it's
good.
It's a good one. Yeah, I feel like it's one of her more like underrated roles, but she's so good in it.
Nice.
Yeah,
check it out. You know,
and then of course,
sorry, I know, I was just gonna say
the other sister, which
I kind of forgot she was the mom.
I know.
Yeah,
which
she nailed that role too. She was like,
I mean, the cast.
Oh,
bangers.
Cast, yeah.
Juliette Lewis, one of my all-time favorites. Giovanni Ribisi, one of my all-time favorites. An amazing cast.
Yeah.
Movie missed the mark, I think, a little bit.
A little bit. Well, it was just on
it was
the
a
cusp.
different time.
It was just on, I think we were just like, it was like a year or two before we realized like we shouldn't be portraying, you know.
Right.
What
about I Am Sam?
I know. Well, he got in right under the buzzer. But, you know, I don't feel that way about What's Eating Gilbert Grape.
No,
I
don't
amazing.
either. He was amazing.
I know. Feel like it's so hard to do. It's like if you can pull it off. I mean, I think we just like, it's just inappropriate to do. Right. But if you do a very good job at it.
I don't know.
Right.
But I agree. Nobody has a criticism for Leo in What's Eating Gilbert Grape.
It was so good. That movie was so good.
So good. God. Juliette Lewis is in that too,
yeah.
isn't she?
Yeah. I have to watch it again. It's been a long time.
It's been a long time. I know. I haven't watched Marvin's Room for a long time.
I haven't either. Because I was obsessed with both of those movies.
Of course you were. Yeah.
But those are both ones where I was just like, these are also just like great films. I was also in a production of Marvin's Room in high school.
Of course you were.
I played the aunt.
But I really, you've got to embrace quirky. You are a quirk. All right. It's time.
I was in drama. I was a drama nerd.
Yeah.
I played the quirky aunt.
Of course you did.
Of
course you did.
I really nailed the role, too.
Oh, my God. But yeah, she's been in a lot of really good movies. I also like Crimes of the Heart.
Great, yeah.
You like The Family Stone.
I do. Do you know? I was going to ask you.
I still haven't watched it. But you said Christmas time, right?
Yeah, my mom doesn't like it. Everybody in the film is unlikable. Most of the characters are unlikable.
It's Sarah Jessica Parker, right?
Yeah. They're just all kind of like obnoxious liberals, I guess, in a way, which I don't know. I can see both of my parents, they were just talking about this the other day. They were like, ugh, the movie's miserable. I like it though. But not everybody, not all of them, but some of them are like.
But I hear that a lot when people are talking about Christmas movies they like. That one comes up a lot.
Yeah,
so
there's something. There's
so does Love Actually,
like
and I hate that
familial vibe about it that I
because
like.
People can relate to it probably.
Yeah.
Well, I'll have to check it out. And then what's the one where and this was not one of her better. This is one of her maybe cornier, but what's the one where she's like the overbearing mother? She's like trying to find men for the daughter, and she's like going and like meeting with the men.
Maybe I do.
No,
I don't know.
Because I said so.
5.6 with Mandy Moore.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Also, she's just a style icon. You know, famously never married, adopted kids in her 50s.
Yeah.
And just has always had a very unique sense of fashion.
Oh, yeah.
Very covered up. Can
very
really pull off a hat. Yeah.
Yes.
Her own unique style.
Yeah, the Diane Keaton.
Yeah, she has a look. And she had a real resurgence on the internet in the decade.
Absolutely. The Diane Keaton sweater, turtleneck.
Exactly. She found Instagram and was like very charming and hilarious on Instagram.
Yeah.
Posting her own stuff. It was truly her posting, which doesn't always happen with celebrities. And just like, you could tell she was just embracing. I mean, take a page out of her book about aging, embracing who she was in her life at all stages.
Absolutely.
In the best way. So a real, like, I don't know, a real role model for women. I feel like.
Absolutely. And not even a drop of controversy. Not one.
Well,
wait.
Up until, well, she did come out in support of Woody Allen after all of the.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn
she
it.
did come out and say.
There's always something.
Which, you know, and I mean, she came out in defense of him saying, he's my friend and I defend him. That she believed him, I think, is what she said. It's like, I defend my friend and I believe him. So not great, because I definitely.
They married the other one.
Yeah. I mean, he's a fucking scumbag. I mean, he did it.
I'm sorry he did it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry he did it.
There's no, yeah.
There's
so,
no he
like,
didn't
I
do
don't
it.
know. It's not, I feel like that is a tough thing about that situation, though, is like, what do you do when a person you love does something so deplorable?
Yeah.
You know, do you know, are you still their friend? And you don't condone what they did, but you still love them as a friend? You know, can you do that? Or do you say, I'm sorry, I can't be your friend anymore?
I think it depends on the thing, and that's a pretty fucking bad thing.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, it's not like they were in a relationship. They hadn't been together for years and years. I know that relationship was monumental for each other in their lives, but it's one thing to maybe like, hey, I still love you and support you privately. It's another thing to come out and be like, publicly say I believe and defend him. That's
I
tough.
didn't remember that.
Well, I don't think it was really, I mean, and I also doesn't make me think any less of her as a person.
Right.
Maybe, well, I don't know. It's a tough one. It's a real tough one.
It is a tough one.
I still think I still want to, I can still admire her for the things that I think she was great at.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then also I don't condone her support of him.
Right.
I think both can happen, I guess, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, and it's adjacent. She didn't do it.
Right.
So, and I'm sure it is kind of a mind fuck to have to try and separate all of those things in your mind and think, how could this person,
It's also hard for me to like, but how could you hear all of the testimony and know all those things and not,
yeah.
You know, it's just like, it feels like I don't want to believe it's true. So
I'm not
just
going
to decide it's not.
Yeah. Because how could I have had this relationship with this person who's capable of doing this? Yeah, I know. It becomes about you. Yeah. It does. I know we're way over on time, but like, I feel like we just briefly have to mention the Kristen Bell thing since we're talking about all this.
Oh, yeah.
I was curious to get your perspective on it because, so there's our PCQ of the month. Moving on.
Yeah. Okay, well, let me tell you. I saw this Instagram post as I swiped in the wild, read it, consumed it, didn't think twice about it.
Right.
Not until after seeing it was I like, oh. Only because I feel like I listen to his podcast sometimes. I feel like I understand that's how they talk about each other. Yeah. So I guess we should explain what we're talking about. Yeah. Kristen Bell posted on Instagram
for their anniversary
a picture of her hugging her husband, and it was something like,
she said, "Happy anniversary to the man who once told me I would never kill you. Lots of men kill their wives, and even though I'm incentivized to kill you, I never would."
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it. Which
to me, that is just
them being
a joke.
Doing their little weird shtick.
Didn't like, I thought it was kind of funny. And I get where he's coming from, where it's like, yeah, it's always the husband. Yeah. It's always the boyfriend when a woman is killed. It's just, I don't know. It's just supposed to be snarky and funny.
Yeah.
I didn't really think twice about it.
Right. I didn't see it. I just saw chatter about people thinking it's insensitive because it's Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Yeah. And that many women do die at the hands of their abusers.
If through that lens, sure.
Right. And there's a good chance she didn't even know that when she posted it. I mean, every month is something.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and so there's a good chance that she didn't even know that, or if she did, she just didn't connect the two. Yeah. And she was just doing her like little funny banter shtick that they have with each other.
Yeah.
My overall opinion of it is that I just like don't think it's funny, and I just think it's kind of weird.
Yeah, it was definitely weird,
and
it's not very funny, but it also wasn't like, it didn't like make me go, oh, that's in bad taste.
Yeah, I mean, me neither, really. To me, it's kind of one of those things where I feel like it could be like a funny banter conversation that you have with your spouse.
Yeah, but you don't share it.
But there's some things that just stay private.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think we're in this world of like oversharing too much. And it's like, especially with celebrities, where everything's like picked apart, and like it very easily could have just been happy anniversary to the man I love.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes like people are like, they try so hard to make it cheeky and funny, and like I get that's their thing, but like it just didn't. Regardless of Domestic Violence Awareness Month, that could not be a factor, and it just didn't land for me.
No, I definitely, when I read it, I wasn't like, haha.
Yeah, no, me neither.
I was just kind of like, that's weird. But like, it didn't make me go, that's insensitive.
Yeah.
And how dare they say that? They're like, they should be thinking of all the.
I don't think it's definitely not intentionally insensitive.
No, but
my guess is she didn't even know.
No, 100%. Because she's not like, I think she's a decent person. But I think you nailed it. Where it's just like, yeah, that's something like the weird, quirky sense of humor you have with your spouse. Like, just keep it to yourself.
Yeah, it
wasn't funny enough,
right.
Or like it didn't land enough for it to be like, here's something hilarious my husband said that everyone should hear.
Right. And it's fine to have the shtick. Your celebrities, that's your thing, have the shtick. But like the shtick doesn't have to infiltrate every post.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's okay to just be like, happy anniversary.
Right. And I'm sure if you're a domestic violence victim and you read that, that would make you feel bad.
I'm sure it would.
That's valid.
Absolutely.
I don't know if it's fair to then say, you are a piece of shit for posting that. How dare you? You should have known better. Like, everyone's entitled to their own feelings and opinions. Yeah. But again, that's like a broader conversation about, social media. It's just like, who's allowed to say what?
Well, and it made me think about the conversation we had about the Riyadh Comedy Festival, where we were talking about like, just cancel culture, and like how some people are in this camp of like, you can't say anything. And we don't necessarily think that's true, but it's things like this where it's like, man, you really do have to like think way more about what you're at least putting out into the world on a social media platform than you ever did before.
Yeah.
And
you have to either decide, am I going to care if I offend people or am I not? Because like there's almost no instance where you could say anything these days
and not offend someone. No, agreed.
And like everyone's allowed to be offended. That's the thing, is like everyone is entitled to be offended about anything. You just have to decide, like, is that gonna upset you or not? You know? And are there certain things you're gonna have to be like, I understand that offended you, but I'm still okay that I said
and
it.
what offends one individual person versus what is like blanketly offensive, almost. You know what I mean? Like there's a different again, something we say a lot, it's nuanced. There are things that of course you can predict, like this is gonna chap some asses.
Exactly. And I feel like,
and it's hard, I think, sometimes to know.
Well, precisely. Like I doubt, I think to her she was probably like, I'm sharing the fact that I really love my husband. How could this be divisive?
Yeah,
you know? Yeah, that's why I just like don't ever post anything. I wondered sometimes,
except for this entire podcast,
except for all my deepest, truest feelings on this podcast. No, but like on social media where it's so easy to just like, immediate reaction and response.
Oh, I know. But
you know what? A thing I thought about before, which I was gonna pose this question on here. Now is the perfect time. Do I need to amend my social media behavior? Because I feel like I've slipped into creepdom and I didn't mean to, because I don't ever post. I'm not a contributor, but I still swipe. So I'm just like watching all these people that I've been following for years, their stories. Mm-hmm. But I'm never sharing my life. I'm just like viewing all these people's lives.
I think that's most people, Hollis.
And so many people, I haven't not talked to these people for years.
Yeah.
And I know everything that's going on in their life because I I just like their stories come up and I
you're
just
like,
watch them.
I'll watch that. Yeah.
But, like, is that creepy if I'm not also participating?
No,
like, they're
I don't
not
think
knowing
so
what's
at
going on
all.
in mine. I'm just like in my house watching these people's life movies. It feels so weird when I think about it macro. When I'm
I know.
just
You'll
a
spiral.
total creep in my house, like
No.
following these people. But
No,
like,
because you're the majority.
yeah,
You're
but
in the majority.
I don't know. I feel like I've heard people online be like, "That's fucking creepy." And when that people look at who watches their stories, I'm like, I wonder if there's people who are like, "This girl watches all my stories," and I've never spoken to her.
I don't think that they do. I think no, because like the kind of people who are posting content all the time, they're seeking that out. Yeah. And so, no, they're not just on there to connect with the 7 people they have real life relationships with.
You know what made me think of this is I ran into a friend of mine from high school. We were really good friends, and then I moved away. She came to my going away party. She's awesome. I would love to reconnect with her, but I haven't just because I was like, oh, you know, she's got her own life.
She doesn't want to hang out with me.
Yeah, I was like, she doesn't want to fucking hang out with me.
She doesn't like me.
No, for real. And then I ran into her in Target, but I watch her. I know what's going on in her life.
Right.
I know her kids are grown.
Right.
They're awesome.
I know what school they go to.
I was like, I think I kind of scared her because she was like, oh, are you back in town? She doesn't know anything about me. You know, she's not wasting her time watching my life because she's got her own full
But you're also
life.
you're not putting your life out there. There's nothing for her to
exactly.
watch.
But I was like, yeah, your kids are so beautiful. I was like, I follow your Instagram, so I see some of your stuff. And she was like, I feel like she was kind of like, oh, fucking creep.
No, I don't think so.
I was like, oh, sorry, I'm a stalker. Yeah.
Since
I know
we
everything about
started
you.
this podcast, you know how many people came out of the woodwork and are watching our stuff?
Yeah. Oh, good. Thanks, guys.
I mean, yeah. And Instagram, TikTok, you can't see who watched it.
Yeah.
But Instagram is different that way. You can see who viewed your stories. But yeah, people came out of the woodwork.
Yeah,
People
I
people I've never talked to, but somehow I'm friends with them, you know, or
yeah.
they follow. And then, people I haven't talked to in years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, guy.
Oh my God. Hey, guy. He hated me recently.
Oh, shit. God, man.
He's still on it.
It's nothing but
And then you know what happens? When I go to share like a picture or something and you click the little share button, like it just like pops up like, oh, did you want to share? Like, you know, if I've been texting with you, your text will pop up, or his stupid little Facebook thing pops up. It thinks I want to share stuff with him because he keeps reaching out. It's like, oh, did you want to send this to Hey Guy? No, I do not want to send anything to Hey Guy.
He's like your top 5 friends. Remember that was a thing?
Yeah, the top 8, the MySpace top 8. Oh
That's
my
hilarious.
gosh. Okay,
All right,
we
we
have
gotta go
got to cut this off.
Yeah.
Okay. So my gripe is going out to people who take way too long in a public restroom, especially when there's a line.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sirens.
Yeah.
It sounded like a
foghorn?
yeah, or like a like Big Ben. I was like, what the hell is that? I'm sorry, but like I can pee in like 45 seconds or less.
Yeah.
Get in and get out. Pee, wash your hands, go on and
Go. And I cannot stress this enough.
Get. I mean, this
I
is
feel
not
that.
the time to be checking your makeup or like, I don't know what people are doing in there. Now, listen, if you got a tummy issue, you got a tummy issue.
Yeah.
But there are so many times where I'm like, that's not what this was.
Yeah. You know what
You can
happens
just
to me
tell.
sometimes, though? If I have to hold it for a long time.
Then you get stage fright.
No, then it like, I feel like my muscles are tense and I pee really
it
slow.
trickles out.
Yeah. And then I'm
Yeah.
like, this is taking forever, but I can't. It happened to me at a Halloween party once. You're all in line.
And you're like, they're going to think I'm pooping.
We were like, God, this line is taking forever. And everybody was like, we were all in line talking about like, let's go. When people came out fast, we're like, yes. Then I went in there. They shamed me when I came out.
Yeah.
They're like, what the fuck were you doing? And I was like, I'm sorry. I really tried to go as fast as I could. But
yeah.
generally, yes, I agree.
I get very irritated by that. So that's my gripe.
Good gripe. My gripe is... Oh, the amount of noise my dishwasher makes. It is so loud.
Obnoxious.
Like, it seems like I can't put it on before I go to bed at night.
Yeah.
It's so loud. Like, how are
It's
these?
a small apartment. Yeah,
It is, and I'm sure it's not like an efficient, energy efficient or whatever, water efficient.
If mine was close to the like that close, I wouldn't be able to either.
Yeah.
I mean, ours is, but it's far enough away.
I mean, I get it for what it's doing in there, but it's like,
I get it. You got to do your job.
can't you like write
Clean
the
the
code
dishes.
and make it quiet? How do
Yeah,
they
you
not,
would
like,
think it would be
how are
if
they
you
not, like,
can run
soundproof?
a silent car.
Right.
If a combustible gas engine, I don't even know if that's the right terminology,
Sounds
can be
good to me.
silent, the dishwasher can be silent, surely.
We can do it.
Could somebody write some code in the dishwasher and make it silent?
It only took us a year to make a COVID vaccine, so like surely
Surely we can make a silent
come on,
dishwasher.
just throw all our resources at it, please. Okay, grape.
So my grape it's a little gripey at first, but then it's a grape.
Oh,
so I really love to eat salad. I love kale Caesar salad. It's like my favorite thing. But when you have like lots of different things going on in a salad, like you have a little protein, you have a chicken or a steak, you've got your kale, you've got like a pickled red onion, and these things are all kind of like different and like trying to get that perfect salad bite. And you're like stabbing some things and you're scooping other things and things keep falling off the fork.
It's tough.
It's a little gripey at first, but then when you get the perfect bite, there's nothing better. It was all worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amen to that.
So grapes going to the perfect salad bite.
Heck yeah. It's a good one. My grape is going to dog dream movements.
Oh, those are good.
When my dog's asleep and she's like, her little like paws are moving, her head's moving. Oh, it's just nothing cuter.
And when they just run.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the best.
Yeah. And when she's done this a couple times when like she's sleeping and we make a loud noise and she lifts her head and she looks so disgruntled and like her hair is all crazy. Oh God, she's just so cute.
She's pretty cute.
My phone roll has just my dog sleeping in general. Talk about being a creep.
No, I was just going to
So
say,
many
like, if
pictures
you
of my
really want
dog
to dissect your
sleeping.
creepy behavior, it's the same photo of your dog sleeping
I
2,000
take
times on your
so
phone.
many pictures of her sleeping. She's just so cute.
You know what? I did that when I had cats, though.
Yeah.
I actually recently went through my phone roll from back then and just kept the good ones. I probably deleted 150 pictures of our
I would
cats.
not be surprised.
I was like, I don't need this same picture of the cat sleeping
Yeah.
25 times. Yeah. All right, we got to go,
Anyways,
guys.
okay, bye. We
Bye.
love you so much.